USA! USA! We are huge! We are hungry! Wait, what that? Another country think they bigger? Another country think they fatter? Another country think they heavier? I demand trial by gluttony. The battle of the fattle tonight. Deep fat fried. Deep fat fried.
This is one thing I'm good at.
It's a competition TJ can actually compete in.
You know what? How has competitive fatness not been a thing yet?
Now it is. You know what I mean? Now it is,
You're
my
a visionary.
friend. Because I will tell you what. I'll be honest with you, TJ. I want to claim that this was just a brilliant Paul's ego epiphany of an idea, but really all it was like, 11th hour shit. I needed to pull one more fucking minisode, and I was like, what's funny? Fat people are funny. I'll just pull a fat person episode, right? But like so many of these episodes, it ended up being a clarion call for me to the United States that the fucking world is barking at our heels now when it comes to fatness. They're coming within inches, and I mean literal inches of beating us in rotundity and overall gluttony, and we cannot allow this to stand.
Dude, I mean, like, we've already lost so much. We've already lost so much of our fucking credibility and shit, and, like, to lose fatness, too? Like,
we can't.
Can you imagine, that's one of the few things left people say about us, like, you fat fucking Americans and shit.
Can you imagine Americans going overseas now? They'd be like, look at those skinny Americans.
Look at those scrawny Americans.
We've got gluttony over here, too.
Oh, my God. Well, I will tell you as we go forward tonight, one of the places probably won't surprise you all that much. One of the places will shock the pants off of you. But we're going to start tonight, kind of uncharacteristically for episodes like this, by talking about Mr. Number One, the heaviest human being ever recorded by science. And guys, he's an American. Okay? He's an American. Dun, 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 dun. Thank goodness. So this is John Brower Minnoch. While in the hospital, his doctor theorized that he'd reached roughly about 1,400 pounds, which was an estimation at best, as Minnoch's size prevented him from being properly weighed. They would have needed some kind of like cattle scale or some shit at the hospital to get this dude weighed. Additionally, they theorized that roughly 900 or so of his 1,400 pounds were as a result of excess fluid buildup. So it's like your heart starts to fail and you build fluid all over your body. So he had something like 900 pounds of fluid on him when he died. But hey, that doesn't count. That fluid was as a result of him being so fat that it strained his heart to where it couldn't keep up. And that fluid is part of his fatness. And indeed, 1,400 pounds is the estimate. So they were shocked by his massive size. They immediately put him on a strict diet. They limited his food intake to only 1,200 calories a day max.
It's savages like that are fucking striking our country of its records, dude.
I know. These doctors, right?
They're extremists.
For a while, the diet was wildly successful and almost proved their point that it was mostly water weight, because within a year, he'd shed more than 924 pounds. He was down to 476.
Damn.
At the time, it was the largest human weight loss ever documented in the history of history. I guess there's been a larger one now, but somebody that didn't reach that maximum weight.
Cool.
However, 4 years later, he ballooned back up to 796, having put on roughly half his weight back on. So half the weight he lost back on within 4 years. It was really hard for me to find pictures of this dude, because when you go looking for pictures of him, you often find pictures of other fat guys from the past and misattributed to him. This is one of the only other pictures that I've ever found of the guy. The first one being the only other one that you can find on the internet that are actually of John Brower Minnoch. We'll look at another guy that he's often mistaken for a little bit later. So despite his extreme size and his yo-yo dieting, John Brower Minnoch's life was relatively normal, as you might not expect. In 1978, when he broke the record for highest weight, he married a woman named Jeanette and broke another record, the world record for the greatest difference in weight between a married couple. To contrast to his 1,400-pound weight, his wife weighed just over 110 pounds.
I hate to make the Jabba comparison because it's so overused when it comes to big fat dudes, but like
She really is.
that really is Jabba and Slave Leia at that
No,
point, right?
actually, that's more like Jabba and Salacious Crumb, to be honest with you.
Yeah, there you go.
It's closer to that. But despite that implausible size difference, they went on to have 2 children together.
No, they didn't.
They sure did.
Those kids must have looked like the neighbor or
She
something.
lifted it up, Scotty. That's how. They came with some
Even
kind
a
of crank.
system of pulleys and cranks and levers and
I don't know how they
belly
found that
up
man's
off of his
dick.
cock. She hopped down on there and fucking rode that shit. Took at least 2 shots.
Well,
kids.
Scotty, let me tell you, boy. They say I weigh 1,400 pounds, but about 400 of that is dick.
It must
Yeah.
be.
And the other 1,000 is cum inside of my balls.
As soon as he blew that load, he dropped 1,000 pounds.
Yep. Unfortunately, and this is a sad story that you wouldn't expect, due to complications from his size, his large life was also a short one. Just shy of his 42nd birthday, weighing 798 pounds, John Brower Minnoch passed away. Due to his weight, his edema had proved almost impossible to treat and eventually was responsible for his demise.
oops.
So, yeah, his heart finally just was like,
Well, you know what? He lived short, but he lived big.
Living
true.
large.
that's
However,
what they
his
say, living
larger-than-life
large.
legacy lives on. As for the past 40 years, nobody has been able to surpass his giant record, and we're going to save that for last. I have a little something in the research that doesn't need to be there. But let's just, nobody's beaten him yet. Now, there may be some contention to that, but let's talk about that guy he gets kind of mistaken for a lot. Now, if you look up this dude's name, John Brower Minnoch, you'll often find pictures of him on the right here, which is actually, it's a better picture of him. It's a fuller body picture of him. But on the left, they'll say that this is John Brower Minnoch when he was young. That is not John Brower Minnoch over there on the left. That is Robert Earl Hughes, who was a long-standing holder of the heaviest man ever to have been weighed in the Guinness Book. Has a lot more pictures of him out there because he was kind of a circus attraction at the time. And so people like that do these clickbait articles about world's fattest man will run into the same problem I did, and they can only find 1 or 2 pictures of the actual dude. And so they'll just put a picture of this dude up and go like, yeah, there he is when he was young. Here he is when he was old. It's like, no.
Of course.
But it's not true.
No, this dude died in 1958 on the left. So it's definitely not John Brower's Minnoch, who was weighed in at 1,400 pounds and 70-something, unless he came back from the dead. He was so fat that, like, the fat restarted his heart. You know, who knows?
Yeah, that's how fat works.
I'm alive.
He had a heart attack. He had a heart attack so big that, like, it acted like the paddles. You know what I mean? It actually, like, stopped his heart and then restarted it with the size of it, you know? And here he is again.
No, I just went into a food coma.
So just to let you guys know that we're a show of fucking integrity here, and I didn't show you a picture of fucking Robert Earl Hughes and claim it was this fucking guy, because we have integrity on Deep Fat Fried. We know and care about fatness and fat people, okay?
Of course. Want to be accurate.
Amen.
I think there's another picture of Robert Earl Hughes here if you want to take another picture. There he is.
What? Why is he cockeyed? Is that a result of?
God has a fucking sense of humor. I don't know.
Is there?
God's got a plan for us all, TJ. There's actually, I believe at the Ripley's, believe it or not, like museum, you can actually take a picture and like a replica of like what his body looked like.
You can take a picture next to a full-size scale statue of him and stand in a ring that represents his waist size, because
You know what's disquieting about this guy as a fat guy?
What?
Some fat guys, their face just looks fat. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like it looks like they're supposed to be fat. This dude has that real disturbing kind of like you can see the skinny dude inside.
He almost looks like an overgrown baby.
This
He really
guy
does.
may have been supplanted in the weight category, but he still holds a record that is yet to be beaten to this day. The girth record. At the time of his death, or at the last time it was measured, his girth peaked at 3.15 meters. That's 10 feet 4 inches around.
Damn.
So nobody's yet beat that. So he had the girth record on lock still, but he's been outweighed now.
Fuck.
He's
Been outweighed, but not outgirthed.
So if you were to guess and not cheat, and by the way, this is his Guinness Book profile, just so you know that I'm not shitting you. This is the heaviest man ever, John Brower
Minnoch here.
It's got all the information I just presented to you. This is, of course, on the Guinness website here. So, you know what I mean? Where do you think this fella's from? Well, you've cheated now.
Not America. I can kind of. Well, I'm not looking at the document, but I can see a country back there.
Yep.
Well, I've already read it. So
Scotty's already read it. Okay. Well, I'm gonna try. I'm not gonna look over there.
Cover your eyes, TJ.
Okay. So I'm thinking this dude is from somewhere in South America, maybe. I don't know.
You're wrong.
Okay.
And this one shocked the fuck out of me. The second heaviest man ever. Somebody barking up at our heels from Saudi Arabia.
I see it now. What the fuck?
That's not surprising to me. They have an extreme obesity problem in those countries.
Saudi Arabia barking at the heels of the heaviest man ever recorded, coming for John Brower Minnoch's fucking trophy.
Are you shitting me?
No.
How much does this motherfucker weigh? How much he at?
We'll get to it.
Okay.
In August 2013, Khalid, which is this guy's name is Khalid bin Mohsen Shari. Okay. Khalid was found to be the heaviest person living and the second heaviest ever recorded behind American John Brower Minnoch. He weighed 610 kilograms. That is 1,340 pounds. 60 pounds separates us from the record.
Dude, that is fucking no.
Is that not frightening? 60
Saudi
pounds.
Arabia? Wait.
No.
You mean to tell me that we're funding this shit too? Because, you know, our tax dollars are going to Saudi Arabia, probably buying this fat fuck cheeseburgers so that he can fucking steal our fucking record?
Yep.
No.
Yep.
Not on my not on my watch.
And guess what? They smeared it on our face again because this dude holds a world record that John Brower's Minnoch didn't hold. The largest BMI ever recorded because, unlike John Brower's Minnoch, who was 6'1", this guy's only 5'7". 5'7", and he weighs 60 pounds less than the fattest man that America has ever fucking produced.
Dude, this looks like he looks like he consumed Boogie.
Is there like
2988. No, it looks like he literally consumed him and like added him to his neck fat.
It is. I told you guys I was fucking blown away by this shit. This was going to be a funny episode, and it became a serious wake up call episode.
Let me tell you something. Like, whatever, I don't know, like, I feel like we need like some Pearl Harbor-esque fucking American tragedy music playing right now.
I think right now we all feel afraid for this country. Like, I don't think our confidence in this country has ever really been shaken before, but now, I mean,
whoever edits this episode, put some sad patriotic music over this.
We need taps.
We're gonna let this guy do this.
Death of a president level fucking sad.
Where is the military and the government to intervene?
Come on, editor. Get it in there.
Get it going.
We should be at least 300 pounds over the next country.
Oh my God. 60 pounds. He's 5'7". His BMI is insane.
It was an astounding 204, maybe a record that'll never be beaten. We, like, as Americans, can we even reach the BMI bar?
I mean, I want to believe we can.
At one time, I would have said yes. Yeah, but now I don't know.
5'7", 1,340 pounds.
Let me ask you guys this. Guys, this could be your time to shine. Is there anybody in our audience that's around like 5'5", 5'6", that's fat, that feels like they could be a contender?
There's no fucking way.
We need an answer. I believe that the reason that this issue has been brought to light here on this show is that so we could find the solution. I can't do it. I'm fucking 6 foot fucking 6.
TJ, can I rub
Scotty's
some more
6
salt
foot.
in the wound?
You're 6'1", Paul. We're all fucking 6 foot here.
Yeah, it won't
Let
work.
me rub some more salt in the fucking wound, TJ, because it doesn't stop there.
Oh my
All
god.
the other record holders that have previously been American were closer to middle age when they set their records, like in their 30s and 40s.
My God, don't do this to me, Paul. Don't tell me this
22.
guy's young. 20 fucking 2 years old.
22, already fucking there.
Oh my god, he is the fucking how do you even
He's a god. He's
begrudging
he looks
respect,
like Boogie
right?
2988, 8 Boogie 2988. And then
I know.
another Boogie 2988 came and ate that Boogie 2988 that ate Boogie 2988.
I don't know, man. This
I
is
am
a dark day for our
ashamed as an
country.
American to be looking at this photo, and I will continue to be ashamed. Now, thankfully for us, at the time when this kid was fucking blowing up, he was only 22, this hater was still alive. This hater was still alive when this kid was blowing up, and he's the only one that saved us from losing that record. Thank you for your service. He passed away in 2015, but I want to say thank you for saving America from the humiliation of what was an impending fucking huge loss to this kid.
How'd he save us? What'd he do?
He heard about this kid and he was like, no. This is not a record that fucking Saudi Arabia wants. Bring him to Riyadh immediately and put him in fucking the hospital and make him lose weight.
So wait, this dude got so fat that like one of the rulers of his country
Dude,
was
the king
wait,
of the country had to
Yeah,
be like,
I don't want-
I proclaim he will lose weight.
So like it came to the king's attention.
we command you
Man.
to a hospital to lose weight.
When you're so fat that you capture the attention of the king, that's not a fucking good sign.
Dude, that's
man.
like, this should be like an inspirational story for fat people. Like the king has to intervene on his behalf, dude.
Dude,
Who-
King
I mean, who else
Abdullah
that-
was like, we do not want to beat America in this one. Your ass is way too fat, boy. Get over here to the fucking capital. We're putting you in the best hospital that fucking Saudi Arabia has.
Dude,
You're
they
gonna-
have like little. I'm sorry to interrupt you, but they literally have toe straps on him.
Oh,
it looks
yeah,
like.
they had to. They had to fucking, they had to shove 2 hospital beds together and weld them together to make a special bed for the kid.
Fuck, bro.
They had a, no, I'm, like, they had a
What
fucking.
are these-
Oh, no, I'm
I mean,
not.
wait.
I know.
Guys, I want to know what the fuck are these Saudi Arabians eating over there? Like, what the fuck's the diet?
You fucking got me. I know that like like richer Saudi Arabians have access to pretty much every type of fucking fast food that we have.
Dude, we covered the thing. They eat like dude, they have like an obsession with pizza over there. They eat a lot of fast food,
Yep.
a lot of probably a lot of carbs, dude.
Yep.
And of course dude, with these Western diets and creeping all over the world. I mean, come on,
They've just got like
I doubt they're eating
halal
all that shit, dude.
McDonald's over there, basically. You know what I mean?
dude. Yeah, exactly, dude. Come on, like they should from traditional Saudi Arabian dishes. But that's probably not what people are. I mean, maybe they eat that occasionally. I'm sure they do regularly, but they're eating a lot of fast food and junk.
So the king, thankfully, King Abdullah, before he passed away in 2015, was like, no. Bring this kid in. They put him on some treatment. And he has lost an astounding amount of weight. He's lost more than 700 pounds, more than half his body weight since the king's command. And he's actually lost more since the information that I pulled here. We'll see that in a sec. A doctor by the name of Ayed Al-Khatani was the head of the medical team overseeing Shari's treatment. He informed Sayyidati magazine in a recent interview that Shari's health is continuing to improve at a steady rate. So let's look at some different pictures of him as he got away from this. Here he is when he's first brought in. Here he is at the time they took this picture, looking, like a pretty normal fat guy now.
Yeah,
Yeah, he looks like
yeah.
he just looks like a normal ass fat dude.
So at the time of
not
this
a world
interview,
record guy.
at the time of this interview, he was quoted saying his heart and lungs are better. He has less inflammation now and stronger muscles. He's even able to move his feet. But despite all this improvement, he still can't move on his own yet at this weight.
Okay, gotcha.
But
Some of that's probably atrophy too.
right, he had a huge customized wheelchair made for him by the doctor that the fucking king commanded to cure him. That helped him get around, gave him mobility for the first time in a long time in his life. He can't move on his own, still has to use a pulley at this point. But here is the most recent picture that I could find of him. There he is. You can see still got a lot of loose skin underneath his traditional Saudi garb there, but
Yeah, but he
Yeah.
looks like a dude
Yeah.
now.
You're not a fat guy.
Yeah, he looks like a normal dude, I guess. I mean, fucking normalish weight. I mean, probably, yeah, like you said, probably some serious excess skin issues, but I'm sure a lot of that was taken. I mean, like, he's obviously received top-notch medical care because this was like basically you're an embarrassment to the country. So
Right.
you're gonna be fucking. We're gonna mold you into something that we can actually fucking tolerate to look at. So here you go.
Well, it's happened, and thankful once again to King Abdullah for saving us.
So
from
basically,
that bullet.
you know what? I thought for sure that you were gonna tell me that he was still creeping up on that record, and we had to like worry. But obviously, he's no longer a threat.
Thank goodness,
So,
no. But to
American
give you an idea
supremacy
at how
remains
countries
intact.
To give you an idea, TJ, of how countries are still encroaching on this, let's look at number 3 on the list. And for that, we have to. Now, you'd think that would be right here in the good old US of A, but no. Number 3 on the list is this man here, Manuel Uribe.
That doesn't sound American.
From Mexico.
That sounds non-American.
Right on our own.
Wait,
dude, right there. What,
Guys.
Wait a minute.
Guys,
TJ,
hold
think
on.
about this. Think about this, TJ.
Okay.
Right on our doorstep.
Yeah.
It's not even, look, Saudi Arabia, it's some far off place. It was in Africa or Australia or somewhere else. We could live with that. Right on our own fucking turf, TJ. They're coming for the fatties.
Will you
next door
sneak this
neighbor.
dude across the border, dude? We'll
Yep.
just sneak him across the border somehow. Well, we need a big
Flaunting
truck or something.
Flaunting
Yeah.
it from right in our front yard.
Wow.
This is scary, guys.
Hideous.
So this
Can't
is
believe it.
Manuel Uribe Garza. He was a Mexican man who suffered from morbid obesity. Shocking.
I don't believe it. I don't buy it.
To one of the greatest extents known in recorded history. He reached a peak weight of around 1,300 pounds. 100 pounds shy of the American record, which
He's
was set
almost
back
there.
in the fucking 70s. Guys, they're coming for us. Okay?
Oh my God. No. No. America.
What the fuck? What can we even do at this point, guys?
Look, we got the number 1 spot, but I mean, it ain't going to last long, you guys. Like,
They're coming.
they're getting fatter and fatter out there. They're coming for us.
We need to put together a team.
They found
team
our
of
secret.
fatties.
We gave them too much of our food.
Yeah.
We gave them too much Taco Bell, too much fucking Pizza Hut, too much fucking McDonald's, and now look what they're doing with it.
We need to find someone, guys. Look, I was thinking 5'5" a minute ago. I'm down to like 5'3". We need a 5'3" fat guy to save us. 1,600 pounds.
So just like our guy, almost like he wanted to flaunt it, this guy's life arc is basically the same. He loses a bunch of weight thanks to the help of doctors, but then gains most of it back and croaks in his hometown. So it's almost like he's saying, fuck you. I'm coming for you, America. I am just... Patently, this man didn't live his own life. He lived out an insane Mexican mockery of the American that truthfully and rightfully holds this fucking position.
You know what they would say, Paul, when they fed him? When he get his tortillas and his enchiladas and his tacos and his burritos and he has a little Mexican buffet in front of him, be like, you know what? America, we're coming for you. Every bite is a bite for Mexican pride. And every time you even think about not eating, think about that fat man in America. Think about John Brower Minnoch.
All right. You know what? Shot across this motherfucker's bow. What's this dude's birthday? June 11th?
Yep.
Okay. Well, you know what? From now on in America, June 11th shall be hereby known as fucking John Brower Minnoch Day,
Ooh.
where we will feast.
Gluttony Fest.
And fuck you, Mexico.
Guys.
Fuck you, Saudi Arabia.
Do you know why this is
John
happening?
Brower Minnoch Day.
Do you know why this is happening to us here in
Yeah.
America? Why they're dogging our heels like this when they have no right? The pretenders to the throne. Do you know
I'll
why
tell
it's
you what
happening?
I think. I think it's all these dietitians and shit running around. I think it's all
When
these
they
health
st- when they
conscious
started
nuts.
Bad diets.
When they started adding wraps to drive-thrus, that's when I knew we'd lost our way. Too much
Salads.
fucking fajita pita on the menu, not enough grease and potato and cheese.
Grilled chicken, not fried chicken.
Grilled? Do I want grilled or breaded? Are you fucking joking?
I mean, like, what are we, a fucking caveman? Like, we got to grill
Would
shit
you
like it's antiquity
Would you like
or
a
something?
side salad instead of fries?
No. Put
So-
in fact, put some cheese and some gravy and some fucking bacon bits on those fries right the fuck now.
Scary times.
So
Sickening to me that we are fucking fallen so far. Like, I did not know how fucking far our standing had fallen. I did not know that there were men within striking distance of this fucking record. I didn't know that our BMI record had already been
TJ,
smashed.
there are men
perhaps
out
beyond fucking, you know.
Teacher, our enemies are out there in every country of the world coming for this fatty title. You don't think there's another guy waiting in the wings in Mexico, just eating right now, just thinking about that,
getting all
You know,
fat in some
1400.
fucking Mexican village nobody's ever heard of, eating fucking burgers.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's a ticking time bomb. Like, who knows where it could be?
It could pop up anywhere.
Like, right, it could be like, I mean, like, what if we fucking like, what if Canada?
Japan.
What if there's some fucking?
What if
Yeah.
Japan?
Right, some fucking crazy
Some
sumo
sumo,
fuck
yeah.
goes nuts, starts fucking going way
We need-
overboard.
Guys, think about this. COVID happens. All the borders shut
Oh
down.
my God, COVID? Yeah, there's some
People
fucking
gaining weight left and right. A lot of people realizing they need to pursue their fat dreams, their fat goals, which is dethroning this country. Scary times. And if you know what, if a weight loss team could have been dispatched, threat of disease.
There could be some fucking Quebecer out there about to snatch the title for fucking Canada. There could be some fucking Frenchie
Don't even
fucking
fucking say that.
choking
TJ.
down 50 baguettes a day to
Dude,
fucking beat our record.
I wish I could tell you that the tale of Manuel Uribe was completely finished, but he swagged on the United States one last time before he croaked. Actually, twice. He was the subject of a documentary, actually two documentaries called The World's Fattest Man, which he was at the time, and The World's Fattest Man Gets Married. And I want you to watch the absolute swagger that this fat fuck pulls off on our face on one of our TV shows for the Discovery Channel. Go. Being served. Looking like a pile of shit. Look at this shit.
Sucks. Elevator music.
You can mute it. You can mute the music.
Heaviest living man. How's that a record? He's not living anymore. He's dead. So he doesn't have that record no
at the time
more.
He had it. Look
Son
at
of a
this.
bitch.
This is how
It's
he
like
went
a
to his
Pope
wedding.
mobile.
Oh my God.
On a litter. Look at him. America, this is your doom. Look at him. On a
Like I was still helping him.
pure lily white litter. Surrounded by, look at his wife. Look at his beautiful wife. Look at the lilies. Do you understand what's happening to us, America? We're being outswagged. We're being outflanked. And yes, we're being outscammed because I'm not done with Manuel Uribe yet. Go to the next video, TJ, after you're done gawking at his splendor on the litter. And you've already got it at about 219. Just go ahead and hit play on this
That's what
shit.
drives obesity.
In Mexico, I studied elementary school in the Nicolás Treviño Public School near here, my junior high in the Bocanegra Public High, and my high school in the Preparatoria 7 High School. I also attended the mechanics faculty. I weighed almost 130 kilos when I married back in '88 and left for the US, where I gained a lot of weight, so I saw a doctor. I'm 191 centimeters, so I've always been a big guy. I've always been a normal kid, like everyone else. I like playing, soccer and everything, although I've always liked football better. But I mostly helped my dad in his soldering workshop. I was in Prepa 7, and once I finished high school, I left for the mechanics faculty, where I was planning to become an engineer. But I only studied a semester. Then I left school for a technological studies center, where I graduated as an electronics technician, and I'd made my own workshop. For a few years, I had this workshop where I fixed printers, calculators, and computers, but I had worked for a while with an uncle in Florida. I married and I went to live to the US.
So do you hear that?
In the States,
Stop it.
What? What happened?
This motherfucker got fat here and then took it back to Mexico.
Sickening. You
He
tell
came
me. Wait.
here. Came
Oh,
here.
man.
Got fat.
You know what?
And then took this fucking Guinness record back to Mexico.
I gotta say, this I partially say, I mean, bad on him, bad form on him. But you know what? A little bit of that blame has got to go to our U.S. government, who we had a man with this kind of fatness potential in our midst, and we should have immediately been like, you were a U.S. citizen, you were staying here, and we are fattening you up. If you're going to break the record, you're going to break the record for fucking America, okay? And we should have kept his ass, and instead,
him out.
We send him right, we cart his ass on a Mack truck back to Mexico. What? I mean, that's horrifying.
Wake up, fat people. Wake up, America. Wake up. I hear footsteps.
Well, not really footsteps so much as just like
boom, bada, boom. I hear sleep apnea machines in the distance.
We're coming for you. Oh, I'm hungry.
I'm hungry for your record, America.
How long is it going to be before I fucking click on the news one day and I hear that there's a new world's fattest man?
Yeah, some fattest Brazilian or some shit, dude. Fattest
some fucking
Chinese dude.
Goddamn. Oh, China. Can you imagine?
Any second dude with this Chipotle shit and this fucking healthy option, gluten-free everything, fucking vegan, vegetarian, fucking yoga, fucking beach bod fucking shit that we're pushing in America right now. There's no way.
Let me
it's
ask
a matter of days.
How do we solve that? Do we need to outlaw this shit? Like, can we ban salad?
We need to go the other way. We need to stop putting fucking calories on the menu so people can stop making an informed decision, because that's how this type of fatness is made. Oh, I can have 6 of these. I'm a big guy. You know what I mean? You don't want people to do the math. So ban calories on the menus. Ban anything that's just nothing but greenery. Like if it's a wrap or a pita or a salad, what the fuck's it doing on a drive-through menu? Get it the fuck out of here and put another grease bomb on there. You know, make room for another side of soda, another size of soda. You know what I mean? Another size of burger.
You know another thing we need to do? Bring back supersize at McDonald's.
Oh, not only bring it back, but actually make it legit, because you remember supersize was a ripoff.
Super size.
Actually make it super size. Actually give you twice the amount of a large.
Yeah.
Let me pay for it.
Not only that, not just double the fries and like not just making more fries.
I think you should get 2 sandwiches.
Yep, you got double the sandwiches.
2 sandwiches.
There should be a double it up option at every drive-through and on every app, where it's just like, all right, here's the burger. You hit double it up, you get double the fries, double the meat, double the cheese, double the fucking soda.
Hell yeah. Double it up.
That's how we solve this, because if we don't, like 5 years from now, we're looking down the barrel of a fucking, like what, an Australian? How low are we going to go?
Don't even say that,
TJ.
Don't even fucking say this shit.
Inuit?
It could happen,
I
TJ.
can't even. No, that's not even possible. Okay.
You say that now, TJ.
TJ, it's coming, TJ.
Keep ordering those wraps.
I will never eat another piece of lettuce again.
Here's your grilled chicken salad, TJ.
No.
Oh, and
fry that chicken. Replace that salad with
dressing.
bacon.
No, you can't have that low-fat dressing, TJ.
No.
Just
America has lost its way. America has lost its way.
Diet soda. How about a water, TJ?
That's what I got for you tonight.